So you clicked on this video because you want to know, how do you spend 15 hours a week on school? Like, I spend 9 hours a day. Like, that's 3 hours a day on average for you. Like, how do you do that? First, I want to ask you, why do you want to spend less time in school? Why? Because it's boring and you want to go home and play video games and do some just bullshit that's not going to be a good thing in your life anyway. If you're that person, I'm not going to say click off, but like you need to realize there's a race against men and you're losing right now. And you need to realize that's not the right mindset. I think you would actually benefit from working hard in school, because you need to realize that working hard exists, and right now you're just living in a comfortable life. So if that's you, maybe go watch some of my other videos and don't worry about school right now. But if you are working towards your purpose, if you are really like grinding hard and school is getting in your way, like you think school is useless and it's just not going to benefit me, it's not like on my purpose, it's not like part of my goals, I just want to work on my goals and actually like live my own life. If that's you, this video is actually perfect for you. So, what did I do to only spend 15 hours a week on school? Well, I can tell you right now, I'm not going into fucking class. I'm not going in person to like freaking listen to some dumbass teacher telling me what to do. I'm not going on the bus and like fucking wasting literally 5 hours of the week just going on the bus. I'm not doing that shit. I used to do that shit. I am not doing that shit, I'm telling you. So, if you're even in person at all during school, that's just literally the wrong way to do it, because that just wastes an overly excessive amount of time. Just like even just going in person, let alone like all the dumbass bullshit they make you do in person, like PE class, which isn't even useful. Like, just work out yourself. Like, why are you in PE? Like, why are you even doing that? You just if you respect yourself at all, you're gonna somehow try and figure out how can you not waste that much fucking time. Going in person, I promise you, that is the biggest waste of time ever. So what I do is cyber school. Now, it kind of sounds like weird, like only like the nerds, weird kids are doing cyber school. But I guarantee you, bro, maybe all the nerd kids are doing the cyber school, but that doesn't mean we can't. We're twisting it to our benefit. Even like you don't have to be a nerd to go in cyber school. I do all of my school online, and I only spend on average like 3 hours a day on school. I'm not even fucking joking. 3 hours a day. So do you want that? Or are you just gonna cope even more and say, oh, cyber school's for weirdos? It's not. It's either for weirdos or guys that actually have something they're doing right. If you have any sort of respect for yourself, you're gonna actually listen to me and think, wait, maybe he's like right. Maybe he's actually right. Because I've gone through this, bro. I've been in public school. I've seen the fucking downsides and the bullshit in public school. Now there's bullshit in online school, but there's much less bullshit. I'm guaranteed there is much less bullshit. And you don't waste literally 5 hours of the day just like fucking doing, like, I guarantee you probably one time you were like you're just sitting in some like bullshit class, like art class, and it's like bro, seriously, art class, like that's gonna change my life, bro. That's gonna set me up for the real world. Like, come on, bro. I mean, if you like art, fair enough, but like, come on, bro. No, like, it's rare, you know. So they're wasting all your time. You're trying to work on your purpose, but they're like fucking just wasting your time. If you respect yourself at all, you'll probably like consider it. If you really want to succeed in life, if you really want to win the race of men, if you really want to be like a competitive, masculine, successful, good-looking, strong man, what the fuck are you doing in public school? You need to maybe consider like online school. Because this is what I'm doing, and I guarantee you, I'm sitting in my room working on my business while I know like some of my friends are in when some of my friends are in school, like just sitting in like fucking some bullshit class, and I'm sitting there working on my business, and I'm gonna accelerate, and if you don't choose this path, well, I'm not gonna say something bad's gonna happen, because not necessarily, but you will be accelerate much faster. You will have way more time to work on your interests, because to be honest, school is just fucked. Like, first of all, the school system is so fucked up. Like, it's, first of all, they don't teach anything right. They just make it boring as fuck, and they make you memorize fucking shit for tests. And any teacher can say, "Oh, I don't just care about grades," but like that's what you're fucking like, that's what you're scored on. You're not scored on like how hard you worked. Like, you're not scored on your work by like how good of a person you are. You're scored on what you did right. Like, let's be honest. So that's just a quote by teachers. And the school system, they reward feminine energy, and they punish masculine energy. If you're like doing push-ups with your friends in the hallway, and you're like kind of being a little physical with them, they're like, "No, stop, cross your legs and fucking raise your hand." And they don't there's no like serious like social interactions. I mean, if I'm being honest, like the friends in school, there's like, okay, your limiting belief right now is most likely your friends. What about the social life in school? Like, aren't I gonna have like no friends if I don't go to school? Like, what about the social life? Like, you meet people in school, right? Isn't that good? If you're like a failure, then sure, you might meet some like other failures together in school, and you might have like some friend group. But if we're being honest, who the fuck is the high quality friend in school? Who the fuck is working on their purpose in school right now? Most of them don't even know what the word purpose means. So like, there's no like actual high quality friends that are gonna benefit your life that are in school. So what the fuck? Like, you're being in school, your limiting belief is like, what about the social life? When the social life is literally making you progress slower. So what the fuck? Like, you're literally just coping so that you can like progress slower. Like, is that really what you want to do? Or do you want to like actually want to win this race? Do you actually want to win this race? Or are you literally just like fucking coping the hell out of it and just not taking action because you don't because you don't want to experience some pain. You don't want to go through a little bit of hardship because it's kind of tough. It's kind of like annoying. It's not very comfortable right now. You're too accustomed to comfort. Sammy, come on. It's my dog. Wait, you can't see. Oh, he just ran past. Can you see him? Yes. So, what are you doing? Are you gonna keep wasting time? I mean, most people clicked off on this video way long ago already. But if you're still around, you relate to me somehow. You think, damn, like this might be a good idea. You're maybe considering it. So, if that's you, I want to ask you one more question. What do you really want in life? What do you really want in life? Do you know your purpose? Do you have goals set on your wall? And do you still have any beliefs that school is somehow helpful? Do you still have any sort of limiting beliefs that's stopping you from maybe talking to your parents about it? Do you have any limiting beliefs at all? Because if one of your limiting beliefs is, oh, what if my parents don't want to do it? What if my parents don't agree with it? What if they don't let me? Show them that it's just like normal public school, except you don't have to sit on the bus, and then show how the people on your explain how the people on your bus are being inappropriate, and they're making sexual remarks, and then they'll be like, oh shit, no, I don't want you on the bus, let's because that's fucking what happened. Sammy, come on, come here, because that's what fucking people are doing, that bullshit, fucking moaning on the bus. God damn, I can't. That shit was just the worst shit. I'm telling you, it's the life not having to go to school, so you still gotta do some, but try and talk to your parents about it. If you're serious about if you're actually serious about your goals and shit, if you're really serious about the lifestyle you want, you should consider it. You should really consider it. Now, it seems like a big change. It's kind of difficult. But whether you consider it or not shows you really how much you care or not about your goals. It really shows you how much or not you care about your dream life. Now, if your dream life is literally your purpose is actually being a lawyer, being a doctor, you actually literally need a degree or something for your purpose, then dude, go ahead, work hard on your studies and shit, but most likely your purpose does not have to do with studying algebra and fucking world history. So what do you come on, man. If you have any more limiting beliefs, it just shows you how much you really care. It shows you how much you really care about this race. It shows you how much of a pussy you are. Because I'm going to be honest, dude. If you still have any sort of limiting beliefs and you still think that it's not a good idea, if you still think, what about my parents? Dude, you're a fucking pussy. Just go up to them, explain to them what you want to be doing, sit down and actually fucking have some balls and actually talk to your parents for the first time in your life. You've been in your room your whole life. Fucking get some balls and go talk to them. You're fucking scared of your parents. Grow some fucking balls, bro. You're not 7 anymore, alright? You're not 8 years old. So stop being a pussy and go fucking experience some possible pain. Ask yourself, do you really care? Ask yourself, is it really that important to me to not be going to school? To not be literally wasting hours and hours and hours of your day literally per day, when you have a not very difficult solution, and you're still taking the one that's gonna waste hours of your day. What do you come on, bro, grow some balls and journal about it. Now, don't take my advice blindly. Take it with a pinch of salt. But okay. But so take my advice with a pinch of salt. But please do not just take my advice blindly, but please journal about it for a while. Journal about it. And you'll come to your realization. You'll come to your conclusion. And I can't tell you what to do, but you might want to consider it. because I spend only 15 hours a week on school. Probably like less than a third of what you spend. That's all I have for you today. Keep grinding hard. Keep working on everything you're doing. Peace out. See ya in the next video. Mwah.